So you know, a lot of us don't need robes or whips. Maybe because we got for concrete and steel toe boots. And Friday night will definitely be epic for one of us.
Hey y'all, this the old lady. And I seen a post out there by somebody named Tiffany Smith that says she still got her ropes and her chains. And she just ready. Well, Tiffany, I need you to understand, I'm ready too. I'm waiting. Now, I'm hoping that you don't go off down that yellow brick road because the odds ain't gonna be who waiting for your ass. And if you think that you gonna get to relive some from way, way back, you sadly mistaken now, little girl. Now, I know you go on down there to Mount Vernon and Jamestown and Williamsburg and all them places and try to relive your glory days, but I'm sorry to tell you, that's as close as you gonna.
Tiffany, and Tiffany Smith only. Because you was a bold and brave bitch. But see, I'm one of those that ain't wrapped too tight that you gotta tell every now and then that's a bit too much. I'm trying my hardest to tone it down. But bitch, if I ever saw you the outside, I know you would not have that same mother.
Child, Tiffany Smith said she got her chains and her ropes ready for when they take back this segregation law. Tiffany, all I'm going to tell you is you might get away with it in the north. You might even get away with it in the east. Probably get away with it in the west, but you fuck around and head I-75 south and cross over that Georgia-Florida line. Baby, you, the ropes, the chains, Mima, Papa, Lil Kai, Lil Phillip, Lil Casey, and Lil Amanda. This is grass. I can guarantee you.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Stelly. So guys, People Max reported the account, exposed the fake identity and pushed back hard against the hate. That's supposed to show that racism does not go unconsidered anymore. The internet can be topsy, but it can also hold people accountable fast. At the end of the day, this situation is bigger than one random Twitter account. It's a reminder that racism never truly disappear. Some people just become more comfortable saying the quiet parts out loud. And that is exactly why conversation like this still matters.
Red, the white and blue. Old lady out.
Just so you know, a lot of us don't need robes or whips. Maybe because we got fucking concrete and steel toe boots. And Friday night will definitely be epic for one of us.
Tiffany, and Tiffany Smith only. Because you was a bold and brave bitch. But see, I'm one of them bitches that ain't wrapped too tight that you gotta tell every now and then that's a bit too much. I'm trying my hardest to tone it down. But bitch, if I ever saw you the fuck outside, I know you would not have that same motherfucking energy, sweetheart. I ain't love people like you because people like you like to talk and say what you would and would not do to people like me. But if you was in my motherfucking face right now, what the fuck would you do with that rope and chain, bitch? Huh? Huh? Eh? What y'all gonna do with the rope and the chain, girl? What y'all gonna do with it? What y'all gonna do with the rope and the chain? I just wanna know, what the fuck you finna do with that rope and that motherfucking chain, B? What y'all gonna do with the rope and the chain, girl? What y'all gonna do with it? What y'all gonna do with it? Cause y'all not gonna do a fucking thing. What are you going to do with it? Huh? Please enlighten me. What you finna do with that rope and chain, baby girl? What you finna do with it? Not a fucking thing, bitch. Nothing. Not a zilch. Nothing. The fuck? Keep typing that bullshit on that motherfucking internet. I bet you gonna be scared to come out your motherfucking house. We are not our ancestors. Okay? We're not. Tiffany Smith.
I think, you know what? I got it. I think, you know, the song Tasha Cobb made, I feel that, I feel the change I follow. Yeah, the change I follow, yeah. And what you were trying to do was make a remix and talk about the rope, right? Like the rope was bundled around her, and so she was saying that what she was saying was that she was bonded and chained and rope, right? And that she still had it wrapped around herself. Like she still had that wrapped around herself. And you ain't have to run because, you know, I would have came through for you. I would have came for you, Tiff. And I told everybody, you know, you were trying to make a remix that you was wrapped in your own chains and rope, right? Like, you weren't saying that in 2025, was you? Like, you could not have. Girl. What? But we know you're going to make another account because your account been banned and you're going to see a lot of us that, you know, you had something to say. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say. All I got to say is that I understand you were doing a remix about you being wrapped up in your own chain and rope. Right? That's what we're going to say. If you want to sing yeah, 2025, we love one another. Okay? All y'all stuck in that 18. Look, y'all, our ancestors did it and they won. Okay? We won. We able to do anything and everything we want to do. So, but y'all still be that angry. Still be that hateful. That y'all think that we deserve it? And we gave life to y'all. We gave y'all ideas. We want to help y'all grow in this world. But y'all still be that hateful. And that still be that conniving and manipulate with y'all number 47. Okay? I be trying not to say nothing because it's angry. It makes you angry. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, but y'all still be that hateful and angry. Y'all don't want y'all, look, your kids don't know nothing about hate till you teach them. But they play with little black girls and little black boys, like Malcolm said, okay? Huh? They go to school with them, huh? And they gonna be out for the rest of your life. How you doing, sir? I'm good. What you like? What you think? No, I'm talking. You want to say hi? Say hi. Tell me how you roll up on me like you think I'm safe. Say hi. It's me and you. Say hi. There it is. Why? I am in the moment. You just want to walk up and see my booty. No, why you worried about it? You want to help? You want to help me? What you mean how? No, you know what I mean? You get some money? Not that way. Be riding on me and you see I'm over here doing a video. Y'all, I'm sorry. I gotta go because I'm in the wrong neighborhood. I gotta go. They be pulling up on you like you about to turn the trick. And I look like I'm about to turn the trick. My church say she, okay? That she is bold, she is confident. That she is strong, she motivated. That's what my church say. It say all that good stuff. They ain't riding up on me. Where my blue jeans on.
Hi besties,
How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, cause I sure know I am. Yeah, see, I wasn't gonna touch on this because I never actually came across the original posting until now. I've seen a lot of clips of people talking about it, but per usual, TikTok gonna do what TikTok is gonna do, and you thought you ate on this one, didn't you? I said and I say that because you threw rocks and then try to hide your hand, because while TikTok was doing what it do, whenever you posted this, it is now known that your profile picture is not even the actual picture of you, because that person apparently is deceased, allegedly. So I am just going to go out on a limb and say, I'm assuming your name is not really Tiffany Smith. But be that as it may, since that's the alias you want to use, honey, I don't know what state you reside in, but please don't come around here with that energy. I respectfully ask you, don't come around. Don't come, because clearly, I forgot what state that was. You didn't get the message when they roll up on them folks. Why there was like protesting or whatever it is. You didn't get that message. I am going to assume that, since we're assuming a lot of things, because like you're assuming that you have this and you're looking for a tree and you think that is going to go down the way you envision it. But sweethearts, don't do it to yourself. I beg you, don't do it to yourself, because there's a lot of folks out there that ain't got nothing to lose. Okay. Now you done made this post. I don't know if you was trying to get a good reaction or a bad reaction. He was trying to, whatever it is he was trying to do, but you don't caught the attention of a lot of the wrong people, honey. So I wouldn't recommend you that you cross the state line in which you reside in, because that would not be safe for you. I'm not condoning violence against anybody, but I am just saying I wouldn't recommend that for you, because honey, that same tree you out there looking for, there are some folks that will plant you right up under one of them. Don't come around here playing, because that man that's not a commander-in-chief got y'all out here thinking that y'all invincible, and y'all been coming out the side of y'all necks and off the top of y'all head with some outrageous things. And it's like poking the bear. And I'm feeling like that is what y'all doing, because y'all trying to get a reaction out of us. But I promise you, you're not going to get the reaction that you think you're going to get. It's not going to work the way you envisioned it. But there's a lot of people looking for this here screenshot. And that is why I just did it, and I did my little face a little bit so, because I know somebody's probably going to say, because on the original post, you can't find it nowhere no more. So either TikTok did, you just put it in, you just remove it, because the energy that was coming your way, you didn't like it. And I can understand it, because it can be a little rough on the other side. But baby, don't do it to yourself, okay? Don't do it. That is my advice for you today. Don't do it. Go back to the drawing board, okay? Figure out another plan, because this ain't it. This ain't it. Because like I said, there's a lot of folks out there that ain't got nothing but time, honey. So now you done made this, and now there's a lot of people out for you. Why? Did you think that through? Like, what was the point? I'm assuming it's to get a reaction out of us. But yeah, it ain't going the way you thought it was gonna go. But I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm not trying to spend much time on this. Be careful. Okay? Thread lightly. Okay? Enjoy the rest of your day.
Tiffany Smith, Tiffany Smith, Tiffany Smith, Tiffany Smith. You have set the blueprint for all them other white motherfuckers who thought about wanting to post that shit about chains and ropes. I bet you won't no other motherfucker post that shit, because you have set that blueprint for anybody else who even thought about wanting to post that shit. They ain't gonna do it now, because you got all the black motherfuckers in the world coming for your ass.
Ain't nobody else gonna post that shit. You in trouble, girl.
A message y'all might not want to hear, but it was a white lady named Tiffany Smith. They got the racist mad at each other. You got white people mad, you got black people mad. I just want to let you know right now. If you go out your way to offend a white person because of what Tiffany Smith said, you better hope that white person is a child of God, because you're going to be cursed immediately. If you go out your way to offend a black person because of some things you've seen on TikTok and Tiffany Smith and all that, I just want you to know you're going to be cursed immediately. That's the message I got, and I'm giving you the message back. Stop being mean to people. Stop trying to create a race war. Stop with the race baiting. I don't care who you voted for. If you out here trying to race bait people, God is going to curse you. Because a lot of righteous people, we've been coming together, we've been praying. We've been praying to God. And you are a direct enemy. If you are out here race baiting people, and you out here trying to attack people because of skin color and all that, you are a direct enemy to God, and I've been praying against you. And I'm not the only one that's been praying. There's been a lot of righteous people praying. We are tired of racism on both sides. So Tiffany Smith, she can do what she doing, you know what I'm saying? We see the new age Black Panther boy, he talking, he race baiting. Jasmine Crockett, all y'all people want to race bait. They want to race bait. Y'all making everything about race. I just want you to know, I and the rest of the righteous people been praying. And guess what? Us righteous folks, we are all different colors. We come in all different shapes and sizes. And we come from different political backgrounds. We're just tired of the bull crap. It's about God right now. And we're praying against you people. All that race bait and all that racist stuff, we're praying against you. You're going to get it. So I'm telling you, go out there and be mean to a black person. Go out there and be mean to a white person because you want to be racist. I promise you, you're going to be cursed immediately. And if you have children, may God remove them children away from you and put them in a safe place before the curse hits you. Amen.
Hey y'all. So let me put the chapstick on first, because this right here this right here we're not doing it today. We're not doing it. So ran across a lady named Tiffany Smith. She says she got her ropes and her chains ready for when segregation comes, and she's waiting on a good day, and she got the trees ready. Bitch, we not in the early 1900s. We're not even in the early 1950s. Gen X's, Gen Z's, whatever you want to call it, baby, we ain't going for it. See, people like you set a bad name for your whole race, because I don't know who you thought you was coming for, but I think you may want to take a few seats. Better yet, you might want to take a few seats, because your people might come after you. We're not back in the slavery days, baby. Now, this stuff right here, I normally don't engage in, but you gonna fuck around and find out. Come for us. We not like our grandparents. We ain't gotta do stuff because y'all tell us to. We do it. If we do anything, it's definitely not because y'all tell us to do it. But what we not gonna do is sit here and you gonna let that orange face and that bad toupee get you in trouble, because we about that life, and we will rock some worlds up in this place, baby. And your people may even rock your world too. But what I'm gonna say is, what we not finna do is, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't give a damn what that man say. I don't give a damn what his orange face say. We're not doing that. So y'all can let him hype you up. You can let him hype you up. And you gonna fuck around and find out. I ain't gonna say nothing else. But I will say this. If it's any more people like Tiffany Smith, bitch, y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. Y'all might find yourself somewhere you don't want to be. But what we not finna do is bring back slavery. We not doing that. Now, I wasn't back in them days. I'm just gonna say, if I was back in them slavery days, baby, I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't have made it the first day, because I would come out swinging. I'm no. But come on now if you want to. Y'all better, Billy Badasses, y'all don't want these problems, honey. Y'all don't want these problems.
Kuda Business has a lot of different features, and it's a very well put together package.
Best thing for you to do, Tiffany Smith and your little crew, or whatever you got going on, baby, y'all better go have a few seats, because this ain't what y'all want. This ain't what y'all want. Not down here. Not in the South. Not nowhere. We not playing it. Now they didn't have no other choice back in the day, but we got choices, and we'll take a ride for them choices. So, look, tread lightly, my love. You don't want these problems. You do not want these problems. Tread lightly, Tiffany Smith, my love. Get your life together. Get you a few seats, because you don't want these problems. Y'all have a good day. Y'all better go tell her. She don't want these problems. No, ma'am, not in 2025. Y'all better go find Tiffany and tell her to get her life together.
Child, Tiffany Smith said she got her chains and her ropes ready for when they take back this segregation law. Tiffany, all I'm going to tell you is you might get away with that shit in the North. You might even get away with that shit in the East. Probably get away with it in the West, but you fuck around and head I-75 South and cross over that Georgia-Florida line. Baby, you, the ropes, the chains, Mima, Papa, Lil Kai, Lil Phillip, Lil Casey, and Lil Amanda ass is grass. I can guarantee you, you mess around and write a check that you and Mima can't cash, that's your ass, Tiffany. I'm just letting you know now. I don't know who y'all think we are. I ain't my great grandma. Baby, we have businesses coming to clean y'all house now. We ain't doing that shit because y'all tell us to. So the fact that y'all think we just gonna voluntarily go back to that shit, Tiffany. I got an 8-year-old that got a mean uppercut. So you, Mima, and Pawpaw better be ready to stand in the paint with everything once you head towards I-75 South. Like I said, come to the South with that shit if y'all want to. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about China. Cause Florida gonna tear some shit up for y'all. I'm talking about we gonna break away and go our own separate way. Y'all ain't gonna have to worry about the the global warming shit, cause we gonna fuck around and break off on y'all ass anyway. Come down here with that shit if you want to. The sun tear our ass up from April all the way to October. So the fact that y'all think that we really got it in our head to be saying, no, we just know the laws. But if you mess around Tiffany Smith and come down here and start breaking the laws, just know we breaking the laws too. Yeah, all that segregation shit, we don't care. Y'all food don't be seasoned anyway. So who come to y'all restaurant? It's for convenience. Most of the black people only do stuff just to say they did it. They don't really be enjoying the shit if y'all want to know the truth. So I don't dislike people, but don't come with the dumb shit. Don't let that man get you up. That's all I'm saying. TikTok, take their privileges away now, because if they start with the shit, baby, listen, I dare one of y'all aunties to mess around and size me. Well, I'm in Publix. Fuck around and think auntie ain't going viral. I'm going viral. Auntie is too, but I'm going viral. Know that. Sorry. Take your ass on, Miss Tiffany. You the ropes and the chains. You better head north, you better head east, or you better head west. You can even stop in the middle, but you come down south with that shit, we on your ass. Know that.
Tiffany Smith, Tiffany Smith, Tiffany Smith, Tiffany Smith. You have set the blueprint for all them other white motherfuckers who thought about wanting to post that shit about chains and ropes. I bet you won't no other motherfucker post that shit, because you have set that blueprint for anybody else who even thought about wanting to post that shit. They ain't gonna do it now, because you got all the black motherfuckers in the world coming for your ass. Ain't nobody else gonna post that shit. You in trouble, girl.
I usually don't even respond to nonsense, you know what I mean? But one of my family members sent me a post from this lady. I don't know if y'all seen the post. Her name is Tiffany Smith. I guess that's her name. And she said that she still had her whips and chains, and she's just waiting to do whatever she's thinking about doing. So this is just a forewarning for anybody that feel like that this is gonna be the time to even try something like that with people that's out here minding their business and living their life. You're gonna mess around, and that FAFO is gonna be one of the realest statements that's ever been said I heard in this year.
You're going to try that with the wrong person. I get to talking at the side of your neck because MAGA done got you feeling some type of way. Whatever the case or whatever inbred thought process that's going on with you. Or if you still thinking about reliving the 1800s, even the 1700s, whatever you're feeling, it might be a bad look for you. Because FAFO going to be in full effect. And you're going to mess around. And the same thing that you got out here to use for somebody else going to be used for you. So, the best thing I can tell for you, anybody that's a bunny lover, I love the little bunnies, whatever the hell your case, whatever you want to call it. And you get in that feeling of thinking that this is the time to try that. I'm going to forewarn you. Please don't do it. A lot of people out here just living their life and doing what they got to do to stay out of the mess and stay away from dramatics. We can't stop you from feeling or thinking the way you feeling. We allow you to do that. We don't care. Honestly, we don't care. Let's be honest with you. We really don't care. It don't offend us. It don't affect us because it's not harming our way of life and the way that we choose to live. And a lot of us out here just living our life and we stand out the way. And it's a reason for that. It's a reason why a lot of us are quiet and, try to be as happy and peaceful as we can be because we know who we used to be and we know what we're capable of and we know what could happen in a real snap of your fingers. So any of you Tiffany Smiths out there that wants to get froggy and really find out what the FAFO stand for, go run up on the right person and find out what is really going on out here. And like I said, I usually don't even comment on stuff like that, but my brother sent this to me. And I just like, you know what? Let me put an awareness post out. Public service announcement needs to be put out. Please share this out so many people can see this because I'm trying to tell you something. This ain't the time. This is not the time to even think that this is going to be what it is. You're going to get your feelings hurt quick. Real quick. So, if you thinking that, you making a statement like that was even... Let me say this. You thinking that is one thing, but for you to actually say that out your mouth is a whole different thing. And you might mess around and don't do nothing. And just because somebody seen that post, you might FAFO real quick. Just because you put that post out. And you let them words come out your mouth. They're going to show you something about some whips and chains. They're going to show you what's really going on right now in 2025. I pray for your soul. I pray for you. Because it's really a really ignorant way of feeling and thinking that that's okay. That's acceptable. Or that people in this time and day is going to even think to allow you to even go on with something like that. I don't care how many of it is of you. Just as many of it is as you, as many of it is of us. And we are prepared. We ready. You might not think we ready. We might walk around here smiling, kiki, hi. Don't let the smile fool you. Be ready. We already know what's going on. I look at people and I see how they look at me. I don't give a shit. Just keep your little thoughts to yourself. Ain't hurt my feelings. I don't need nothing from you to sustain my way of life. Because I'm going to do what I got to do for me. Just like my husband going to do what he got to do for me and what he got to do for himself. To make sure that we are in a comfortable place. We don't ask nobody for nothing. Just don't. When I tell you FAFO is real, stay in your lane, little lady. Might be the best thing for you. And I hope that you get this message. I hope it gets right to you. You have a good day. And as I always tell everybody, keep the creator first and everything else will follow. Keep your eyes on the prize. But we still have a lot of ignorant people out here that really don't understand. This ain't the time. It's not the time. Y'all take care of yourself. Be aware of your surroundings. They out here. They looking for a reason. But we'll get to them though.
Real talk. True story. Peace out.
Whips, chains, trees. I think it's the 30s, the 40s. Do you know what we carry now? You ever heard the term, don't bring a rope to a good... Man, let me shut up, man, because that's crazy. So many people want their ass whooped. I just don't understand the concept of it. Live a good life. The world don't work like that no more. Guess y'all gonna find out the hard way. Yeah, take that on out there to some of them black sisters out there with your little rope and chain and see how well that is. And I guarantee, run up on her. She the first person yelling, I didn't mean it the way I said it. I have black friends. Yeah, that insurance policy don't fly. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better. Do better. Whips, chains, trees.
White people up north getting ready to show their ass, y'all. Be vigilant and be careful. Ever since the other day I heard about this segregation thing coming back, I said to myself, let me wait a couple more days till I see somebody really on that bullshit like I think they are. And bang, Tiffany Smith is the asshole of the week. You got your whips, your chains, your ropes, looking for a tree, I promise you, there's plenty of them down south. Bring that bullshit and see what happens to you. Because I promise you right now, we ain't got no chains, we ain't got no whips. But I promise you, we got something that'll send your ass to your creator, whoever you follow. You can have all that. You can have as many chains and ropes as you want. But when it comes to the real shit, that time is long past. And not a descendant from the former slave that worked this land is going for that bullshit now. Try it if you want.
I don't know what this Tiffany S., not gonna say her whole name because I don't know if it's true, allegedly says she's got some ropes and chains she's been saving. Better put them back in that box, sister. I don't know what you plan on doing with that, but the Bible says you reap what you sow. And back in the Old Testament, they believed in an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. So I'm sure those were just words you were saying. Still might be in your mind like a whole lot of other people, but you better let them be just what they are. Thoughts hidden way back in the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. Keep them buried so you won't y'all finish the sentence, because I don't know. Go that way if you want to. It's gonna be a whole lot of thumping going on. But the Bible does say it is going to be some type of a you know what in the end times that involves a whole lot of fighting. I don't like to fight. I got arthritis, a little bit of it. So, what you think I'm gonna be?
Well. Somebody sent Texas DJ something very interesting. Well, TikTokers, Tiffany Smith. First of all, I want to say you're a coward. That's number one. And number two, I don't know when to crawl up your ass and die, but what you talking about? You got your ropes and your chains ready for when they pass this segregation law. Well, honey boo boo, I'm gonna come back and I got something for your ass. All right, Tiffany Smith. I'm back, baby. I just had to get my mind and my thoughts together. Well, let me tell you something. Since your original message said that you were gonna start in Texas, let me tell you something, baby girl. You come down here with that bull crap if you want to. You talking about you got your rope and your chains and you ready for them to pass the segregation law. You feel me? For the great United States of America, the red, white, and blue. I tell you what, I don't know about the blue and white, but it's gonna be a lot of red. Because if you for 1 minute think you can cross them Texas line and think you gonna get away with that, girl, you must don't know how many people we got backing us down here in Texas like that. We family around here. We ain't talking about no segregation. We ain't trying to do all of that. We all together
for the part of Texas. But I tell you what, since you're gonna start in Texas, this is what I want you to do. I want you to pin your location to my TikTok so you can let me know where you at. Cause what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy your ass lunch before I give you this country ass whooping. That's just how this gonna go down. And you, for 1 minute, if you think you gonna come down here in Texas, baby, you better look up our history. Matter of fact, when you start on I-20, I need you to hit 175, and then once you get on 175, don't stop till you see something that says north. Just keep coming and stop. You might can get away with that shit in Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and shit like that, but you come to Texas if you want to. You know the saying, everything big in Texas. And when I tell you we big, we big. We ain't trying to hear all that shit. We not our ancestors, baby. They went through it, they had to endure it, and y'all want to talk about it, oh, that was it wasn't 1,000 years ago. Shit, my mama was born in 1954. She told me she didn't start going to the white schools until 1963. So what they tell you, that wasn't too long ago. Hell, my mama barely sent me, but I thank God for it. But I'm gonna tell you something, baby girl, Tiffany Smith. The Bible tells us warning before destruction. So if for 1 minute, if you think you're gonna come down here with your ropes and chain and just start picking out black folk, you better make sure you go to the right area, cause baby, you come down this way in this little town that they call the toe, you gonna get your ass toe up. That what gonna happen. That what gonna happen, Tiffany. Since you bad and bougie, come on down here with your ropes and chain. Matter of fact, I'll give you the truck to use since you think you so damn bad. But I tell you what, you got your little fame for right now. You better chill out, cause we don't play that around here. We got so many people that's on our team, you just don't want to even realize it. And it ain't even all about the black people. Around here in Texas, we stick together, at least in this little town that I know that we call the toe. You hear me? We all family. We eat each other food. We camp out. We go fishing. We have a good time. So that you talking about segregation, you can keep that down there wherever you from. But like I said, since you said you so big and bad, and you said you was gonna post your shit, so you gonna start in Texas, please do. Again, let me give you some instructions. So when you cross into Texas, you might see Interstate I-20 or 30. Either way, it's gonna get you to 175. Once you get 175, baby, come on the north. Cause get what? We waiting on you.
Come on in. Come on in. Tiffany Smith. They must took her post down. Because I told you when things get trending, this is when you need to talk about it. Now I went on Tiffany Smith's page and trying to find her page because she says she cannot wait to bring the segregation back because she still got her chain and her whips. I wish you would. I wish you would. I can't find her post anywhere. So if anybody cop her post, please send it to me by messenger. This white girl says that she can't wait to bring it back because she still have her chains and whip. Baby, you thought TikTok brought you up. But TikTok, we ain't ready to bring you down. We already ain't marching with you on April the 5th. You must forgot. You must forgot where you from. You better go talk to your mama, your daddy. Maybe let me erase that. You probably want to talk to your niece and nephew to let you know that this is a whole nother different generation. Y'all go look at, find Tiffany Smith, find her comment where she said that she still got her whooped. They say this is what she said. Now, they got too many people saying this is what she said. Now, this is what they say. I don't know, I ain't seen it. I'm trying to find it. But this is what they say she said. Tiffany, you wrong for that. We can ready to bring you down, girl. You can't say that. You better go talk to your nieces and nephew or your sister and brother, somebody that below you. Ain't nobody doing this stuff no more. We can't wait for segregation. I can't wait to tell you to go back to the corner. I can't wait till you ask us, can we come to your restaurants and your malls and your stores and shop with us? I can't wait. This is what they say she said. Go find it. Tiffany Smith. They think they can say everything. Already had a crazy day at work today. That's a whole nother subject.
This message is for Tiffany Smith, who has went and purchased herself some audacity. She said she got her whips and her chains ready for when they go.
This whole situation is honestly disturbing because imagine feeling so comfortable in 2026 that you can go online talking about webs, ropes, chain, and looking for trees like cellular and segregation was some kind of joke. That is dark horror. That is trend of racism. That is hate. And the very great part is that some people really think like this in real life. And what shocked me the most is how bold people have become on social media these days. They hide behind fake profile, fake pictures, anonymous accounts, and then say the most disgusting part then is this. Imagine believing but the internet is different now. People are not saying silence anymore, especially black voters online. They respond immediately and you could feel the anger, frustrated and discussion in their voices. And honestly, I understand why. Because for generations, black Americans has to suffer to survive celebrating segregations, lunging voters, suppression, discrimination, red lane police, breeders, all of that. So when someone costly joke about bringing segregation back, people are not going to treat that lightly. That's the kind of language carries historical term behind it. And family really suffered through that too.